going to benefit at all.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And here we go. We're underway.
Okay, these motherfuckers are... They can't decide what team they like. They got fucking Houston Oilers uniforms on. In the Bengals Stadium. That's just wrong right there.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Again, they run with Campbell.
Let's go, Campbell.
Get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
Second and 1 is all
then I thought about it. I was like, man, I should have kept that motherfucker.
We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Should have kept him.
On first down, Bledsoe.
Nope.
And this turns into a nice gain with a...
Oh, yeah, I love it. I just ran 12 yards with Drew Bledsoe.
First down.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. They go up the middle with Campbell.
Oh, you
that
bitch.
Play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Out to his left.
Oh, you motherfucker.
By the Titans. Fighting him off.
Slide.
For the Titans. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching it.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point.
Oh, hold on a second.
7-0 game. So here's the kickoff now.
I turned this again. I couldn't hear you.
Fumble return for a score.
Yeah. Give me a fucking 91. I posted it. You didn't see it? Or maybe I didn't. I took a screenshot. Maybe I didn't post it.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Yeah, it was garbage.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Dumps this one off to Campbell. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So naturally they will decline.
This one like you going on sides. Do it again. Ball.
Hustle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Are they posting those team of the weeks this week or next week?
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Next week? Oh, man. Are you serious?
7 yards there and a first down.
Oh, no.
That was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was.
Shit's unacceptable. There are going to be like 4 of them, ain't there?
And he got there.
Right back to him on first down. Look at this.
Oh, yeah, I'm out of here, bitch. Have a good one. Oh, what a fucking fag.
So close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
Man, that's fucked up.
55 rushing yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon.
Fucking old Maurice Jones-Drew got caught.
So all the way down close to the goal line. Good blocking up front. Helped to spring it.
When this drive is over,
oh damn, he sent the whole fucking team. Okay. So that's how you gonna do that? Yeah,
let's see if they can pound it in.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
On the handoff, this is Falk. And he'll take
touchdown, biatch.
Touchdown. Marshall Falk, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Vinatieri able to tackle on the PAT, and we are tied at 7.
He's trying to block the fucking extra point, little prick.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return
let's see if we can score now, bitch.
For a touchback. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll start on the ground here on first down. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. 7-7, our score after 1. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll run up the middle with Campbell. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They run it with a Hall of Famer, Eric Dickerson. And he
damn, this one was got Dickerson.
By about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. I guess if you're going to run for it on 3rd down.
Yeah, I was thinking about that after I sold him, Daniel. I was actually on my way to take him off the auction block and he sold.
Was in the same body. You know, it's almost like they had an extra blocker at the line of scrimmage. Phenomenal player.
That motherfucker probably been 97.
Really well at USC, where they ran those power sweeps behind him in a big way.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Fucking little hoe cake.
A couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one a first down pickup of 8.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now a give left side. It's Dickerson. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
1 yard now.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys
you get your 90 yet, Daniel?
sack the quarterback. They
ain't got it yet?
Interest in the running game as well.
I ain't in no hurry. Fuck it. You got a whole week.
And not giving ground.
We've hit the 2-minute mark.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't really look at the time. Yep. Man always got to think about him. He just had to throw that in there. This motherfucker's gonna keep on running on him until still his ass. Oh, what a fucking bitch. Bam!
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3
Motherfucker got knocked by old Sean Taylor. Gonna run it again. Ready to hit you again.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious
if
they didn't get it there. Would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Those motherfuckers chewing clock. And running shit's only going to get you so far.
They'll go right back to the ground with Dickerson. And able to get this to the 31.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Inside give to Dickerson. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down. They'll try and fight for it here with Campbell. And they'll get this down to the 10. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. He finds his way into the secondary again on this drive. They might want to try getting him down a little closer to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, what do they call that? Third level run. First level being the D-line and linebacker. Second level in the secondary, the third. When you block it up well and you make the secondary do all the tackling, that will wear on a defense.
A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Vinatieri's kick is good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
We're going to get somebody in the Super Bowl.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first. As
They're going to give you guys somebody in their Super Bowl.
No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line.
I said they're going to give you guys somebody that is in their Super Bowl, too.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Both
of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I can see why you don't throw, you dick fuck. Because you can't.
Everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work.
Where did you stick that running game, you little bitch? Why would you say something if I couldn't stop it in the first place?
As well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
Oh, what the fuck ever.
Up and down the middle of the field. And he gets this one just shy
that was
of 40.
close right there.
At the 39. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. They'll hand this to Campbell, running right. Taken down at the 42.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Dickerson on the handoff.
What a fucking bitch.
And there he goes, left side. Touchdown,
Titans. Cocksucker.
Eric Dickerson, 58 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one Bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at 25 on the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Looking to throw. Bledsoe. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
Throwing on first down. Bledsoe gets this to Campbell out on the right side. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now a give inside for Falk. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll check it off to Falk, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Oh, what a fucking bitch.
And it's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
To throw on 3rd down, Bledsoe. And he takes a shot on the release. This will be incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
On now is Vinatieri as he'll try the field goal. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. Vinatieri's kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. to throw. Bledsoe. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Herman Moore is the man he was looking for, and it's third down.
I ain't going to scan downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Bledsoe. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Bledsoe. Open man is Keyshawn Johnson. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll give to Falk up the middle. And he is in. Touchdown.
Oh, yeah. Just tied this shit.
Marshall Falk with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Sorry.
The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag, and they'll accept that penalty. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Fucking bitch.
101 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. And by the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll give to the big man, Campbell. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Dickerson trying the right side. He'll get this down to the 38. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Back to Dickerson here on 2nd down. Well, still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, they go to Dickerson. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law.
God damn it.
Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. So the drive will continue after the conversion on 4th. They'll work from the 20 on 1st down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll run now with Dickerson. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go.
Yeah, I was going to say could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stop.
What the fuck, man? If it was me, they'd let me ice.
And this one is
that lucky bitch.
And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final
That's some
seconds.
bullshit. Wouldn't let me ice.
And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or
As
losing,
soon as he did, it had like 11 seconds on the
would you
clock.
rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this?
Well,
Answer's
that's
pretty
some
evident to
bullshit.
me.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds
Oh, fuck, I ain't got no timeouts left.
Again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime.
Yeah,
if you're a
lucky
good
little
football
bitch.
team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the move.
Man, fumble cost me.
We spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat go ham, no time for cold cuts. The game like big bitch came to join up. Yeah, I'm still independent, ain't sold a million records. Yeah, used to be on my checklist, big diamonds don't need a necklace. That rebuilt the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot build without God in it. Rebuilt the sound, you can't copy this. I never brag, it's just confidence. I never rap for your compliments. I wrote this one for the indie grind. If you ain't signed on the dotted line, can't buy my soul with no dollar signs. The industry so full of troglodytes. I don't follow trends. Run it up. Say that with my chest. Run it up. No, I will not bend. Run it up. Game time in it. Game time. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. I will not bend. Game time. Run it up. 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 Run it up.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. Pulls it in at the 13.
Oh, damn, this motherfucker's in his playoffs.
Down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
There's gonna be some of that chicken shit, huh?
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Warner. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
There you go.
From the gun. Looking for his tight end Gates, and it's intercepted.
Oh, yeah. Pick six, bitch.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Does that matter? Okay. Probably. I might have do quit one play in this playoffs.
Hey, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line. Do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. You ain't made it till you got stylers go out and shop for you. You ain't made it till they put on top of you. Parading through the city, the whole block come out for you.
Let's see yours. Yeah, I think my mic was too high. Okay. What better? Oh. Yeah.
Ballistic and I'm so terrific. Accounts is copacetic. I don't need no permission, but I'm so indebted to this game that I love, and most of all to the man above. Now check me out. Now it's just that Fridays was serving the green. Before I was popping, I was nursing my dreams. Now I ain't never been.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. On play action, now Brady. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure is good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Marshall Faulk A 21-yard touchdown run. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Got a man, it's Jerry Rice. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20. And they rattle off a big one. And even 50 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Touchdown! Randy Moss, a 20-yard touchdown. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken from about the 12. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards, a first down. Now a give left side to Falk. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. On play action, it's Brady. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
On the give, here's Falk. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. They'll go right back to the ground with Falk. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. To throw is Brady. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Tucker's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly...
And that's caught inside the 35. And touchdown! Randy Moss. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On the handoff, this is Fall. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
And that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I never
put
him
in game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were in nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field.
That's why I said breathe in.
My God, oh God, this is Son of God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the
Like, get the hell out.
We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes, baby. Why just tell me? You can join the journey, you is worthy. Just allow me, no. Kicking down your door. Bloodsuckers that see this industry is filled with sheep. People that pretend to be something that they will never be.
So, here we do this as a counter. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. On play action, it's Mahomes. And his first look is incomplete.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw into the hands of Gonzalez here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. First carry for the five-time Pro Bowler, LaDainian Tomlinson. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They fake the give. Now Mahomes on the move to his left. He's got him in. Complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain of 32 that time.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes being chased out left. He finds his man, complete. It's Gonzalez. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
And it's caught. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4 down territory?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson punching it in from a yard away. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive.
They don't.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Bledsoe. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And it's caught. Touchdown. CeeDee Lamb from 21 yards away. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief.
I seen a fucking YouTuber on there fucking did have 60 million.
I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
He's looking at like 500 targets.
They'll run now with Falk.
Yes,
fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
And some of those yards, I was pulling 95 out of it.
Running right, here's Falk. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
You don't see too many cornerbacks coming up with hits like that in the running game. He announced his presence right there and knocked it back for a loss.
On 4th down, Bledsoe. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. He will have the conversion and more than that. Touchdown, Raiders. Marshall Falk, 36 yards. And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now here's Mahomes. That one's complete to Tomlinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. Throwing now is Mahomes. He finds Tomlinson as running back. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. steps away to his left. And this is for his running back, Tomlinson. And
what the fuck ever?
Just outside the 10.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
This is caught, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will. They'll run Tomlinson, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson with his second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this.
Brooklyn, cause he shot rock, Southside, C12, 911, grrr to the reality, we still outside. Mine on the riches, hard in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boys stocks on the rise, Charlie, this flex know they ready. See, we don't ride nobody way, we're the ones who started with it. Translation, Yanni had to buy, Yanni had Yanni hits. This goes so hard, even the ops go with it, That's how you know we lit. Grrr.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And we are underway in Foxborough. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And a big mistake on the return. He's out of bounds at his own 1-yard line.
Brandon, whatever happened to the old rule that if you don't know that you're definitely going to get it to at least the 20-yard line, you just take a knee in the end zone. Sometimes being too aggressive can actually cost you.
Oh, he's going to take this out of the back of the end zone. And that's going to be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows?
Your best friend hanging out the arm though. Got game like I'm dropping me a console. No, I don't swim, but I give up. Now flex. While you there looking the best, feel to get up in your chest. While I soak up my success, getting tokens for your stress. I'll be making all the checks anytime you see me step on a stage. Acting real
figure if they run it, nothing will work.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Off play action. Bledsoe.
And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete.
And he is going to have a Raiders first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Gonzalez.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
They forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. A first carry for the Hall of Famer. Here's Marshall Faulk. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
7 yards there and a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now the 7-time Pro Bowler Marshall Faulk. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Here's Faulk. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now a carry for Faulk. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The pickup goes for...
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bledsoe escaping the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
And the Chiefs force the turnover They'll take over at the 10.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall.
And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. That's Hall.
And he will have a Chiefs first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
We're scoreless after 1.
Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession.
Mahomes now on first down. And his throw here's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On second down, a run with Hall. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt.
Well, at least
He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. This is taken at the 18.
Good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He's got a man, complete.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Randy Moss, 63 yards.
And the Raiders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Yeah.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fields this way up at the 17.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Mahomes going to throw. Able to find Lazard. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one goes for 30 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Hall again on second down. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
He gets it underneath to Hall, and this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Tucker's kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be. They go play action here on first down. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
He only gave them an instant to react. It was a classic case of if you blink, you missed him. Off of the line and to the quarterback in just a couple of seconds. Running back only had a moment to react and attempt to throw a block.
To throw on second down, Bledsoe. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Here's Ray Guy now as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping to get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
That shit.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted.
And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters, and this is what he's always had, and that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
Throwing to start the drive. Bledsoe. Throw left side complete. That's Gonzalez. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big completion there, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Very heady football. That allows them the opportunity to go ahead and line up and kick one right before the half ends.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Have a lot of presence, man? No.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime.
Fuck. I missed the goddamn field goal.
Started and left, it stays left. It's no good. And this will stay a 4-point game. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So we just ball back. 120 something.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back
well,
underway
at least he was
now
when
on
I bought
EA
it.
Sports. Fields this way up at the 17.
Only Vincenzo there is, isn't it?
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll give to Hall. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
On second.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Now Mahomes. That's complete right side to Lazard.
And he will have the Chiefs first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hall again on 2nd down.
And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles.
That's right. Got a lot
when
of
he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks.
At least I have
would be
minutes.
terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself.
It'll be
Right?
tomorrow.
Up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now, 2nd and 4 from the 31.
I only had like 4.
Looking to throw. Bledsoe. He finds his man. Complete. That's Gonzalez. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Nice job. Nice patience right there. Put him on the right side. Let him work his way across. Put the ball in his hands and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
On 1st and 10.
Bledsoe is a beast.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gonzalez. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a whole kick out of man-to-man.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Now a give inside for Falk. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 55 rushing yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting rolled backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Throw left side complete. That's Gonzalez. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. On 4th down, Bledsoe. Man open, it's Moss, complete.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll run, it's Campbell. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players. Because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
They'll try and run for it here with Falk. And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. This is 3rd and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Christian Okoye taking it in from a yard out. And the Raiders get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Yeah, I got an 8-point lead.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get it. It forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Rob Woodson with a pick. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game.
Well, this game has not been short on intrigue, but that's the backbreaker right there, and it's going to put any hope of victory to bed.
Yeah, they knew they needed the touchdown, and when you have that little time remaining, they know they've got no choice except to go for broke, and that they did. But the interception, that means defeat.
62 yards on the ground for him so far.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
They'll give to Falk up the middle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. They'll go right back to the ground with Falk. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 6, and that will just about do it.
Another thing. One game, I'll be in the playoffs again. How many Super Bowls you got, nigga? Yeah, I know. They still count. Yeah, it's definitely hard to win fucking Super Bowl squads. Thinking about playing these Ghost and Maddies even though I don't need to. Just to get that other than 92. Something like the goat off in that pocket, whole squizzy riding with me, who gon' stop it? My day ones here to dance at the beginning, so you know it's only right, that's how we end. Came all the way from losing to winning.
Yeah, I did it, but it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Know when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this.
The coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. To finish this out, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're trailing by 4. Your opponent has it just across the 50 as we get set here, 1st and 10. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah. Hey, check it. Okay, I feel.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the coach. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis. Brandon.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're trailing by 4. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. 1st and long. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of him had almost no chance to block him. They were on him in a hurry.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Allen. Can't get away, and he's taken down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here's Matt Hawk now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Is he?
And the return man will shuffle through the white stuff, secure the fair catch with both hands. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always...
That's all of our boyfriend. Really? Get over it. About to go to prison. He thinks he's gonna get out of it, bro. I guarantee you. Ain't none of his fucking charges probationable. He's gonna do some time.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team.
Why you think they made it legal for
now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Thank you, Coach. So for this challenge, we're in the 4th quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're down a field goal. Your opponent has possession at your 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, and he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Now a 1st down throw, Fields. Over the middle to Evans. So the completion good for 6 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Fields. This one complete to the tight end, O'Shaughnessy. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Looking to throw again on second down. Fields. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Steps away. Touchdown, Bears! Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to replay the challenge and be sure. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
By Madden 23 or 24.
Now a give running right is Montgomery. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Looking to throw on second down. Fields. He's got his tight end O'Shaughnessy. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Let's not quibble about the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Yeah, I got a lot of that too.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
Santos' kick is up and through, and they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations.
I'm going to be a fucking chihuahua. So, you ever had a chihuahua? Motherfuckers are annoying as fuck. Quick sell this whole cake.
Yeah, tell me what I gotta do. Pull up in a bucket, one for me and one for you. Yeah, like
Alright, one more time, I guess.
The chain don't cut me loose. Yeah, I'm off the chain, I'm off the noose. Yeah, get them picked off Bentley white like cotton. Residential so good, my doors don't gotta lock them. Watch the dirty money with oxy. I miscount. Yeah, these bigger than a damn proxy. Call my he said copy, get that. Like a boogie, I like riches, hit like nookies. You ain't scared of no, but you scared to put on your hoodie. Man, my like.
On my neck, my boy. That 100 bunny rabbits tryna get my boy. From the cabbage I collect, my boy. Heard you, this gorillas, let me check, my boy. Say nothing silly, you regret, my boy. Cause we got banana on the my boy. And I can send it in a text, my boy. Thumbs up or the emoji with the flex, my boy. Personalize every threat, my boy. Toll free. That's direct, my boy. And if you need a couple, I'm the connect, my boy, off the top.
I just scraped it off the top. Cut it out the road, out the curve, out the block. I was already sold, out of work by 10 o'clock. Too deep in the streets, felt that baby to make a lot. Whenever she calls, do what I gotta do. I'm moving with a two. I paid it out of full. Yeah.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And off we go with Madden Ultimate Team.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Good with those Indians.
Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Murray. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards on the play, first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never...
DeMarco Murray, kiss him goodbye. Touchdown. DeMarco Murray, 60 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead.
From the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
On first down, Bledsoe. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gonzalez. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. First carry for the Hall of Famer, it's Earl Campbell.
And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. To throw. Bledsoe. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. It's going the other way. And his...
Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate. Food from all of the base. My A-spoon going, big son told me about the game. 20 years later, know my name. King, crown me, lounge in the back of the spot. Pay homage to an underground peasant, climb to the top. Funny style on elevators could never fade us. I peep data stain anytime they congratulate us. Goggles is worn and bottles is popping. I'm beyond Sanders on haters. This ice bucket dropping over their head with it. Extra the cred with it. You either fight or flight. I ain't one for the ledge living. I do it for the one that died but fed millions. With soul food, flowed and stocked my bad kitchen. I'm liberated.